The White House is cutting off $10 billion in social services and child care funding for blue states over concerns that the benefits were fraudulently sent to non-citizens. The move affects California, Colorado, Illinois, Minnesota, and New York. President Trump saying on Truth Social that a fraud investigation into California has begun, writing California under Governor Gavin Newsom is more corrupt than Minnesota.
I'm sorry.
If that's possible. So, Taylor, California features prominently in this story. I'll come to you
So
first.
does your Minnesota.
Now, it does indeed.
So does New York.
I admit, New York. We're all implicated
We're all in
here.
it.
Now, Taylor, this is Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a New York senator. She says the following. She says, to use the power of the government to harm the neediest Americans is immoral and indefensible.
Oh, my goodness.
President Trump should not be doing this, in her view. How do you respond?
This is my version of Doge. So if Doge was sort of scaled back last year when Elon Musk left and went back to his businesses, this is the sort of second iteration of Doge. It is harmful, as Dagan has often pointed out, to continue sending money because it is wasteful and takes away from the people who really need it.
Gotta love it. So Trump's over here saying freeze the money. Freeze the money to these 5 states: California, Colorado, Illinois, Minnesota, New York. What do these states have in common? Blue states, Democrats. Why? It's because you see all this money is being wasted that they're given. If I give you money and I ask for an explanation, you get mad about how you spending your money, what I'm telling you to do. Hold on now. If I'm giving you money, I have a right to know what you spend that money on. That's my money that I'm giving you. And then we see what's happening in Minnesota. Then now there's reports that allegedly it could be $250 billion in California. I'm from California. And we have kids that are dumb. We got homelessness that's out of control. We got businesses leaving. And then we wasting $250 billion allegedly. I would freeze the money too. This is great by Trump. Look, give me an explanation. Give me printouts. Give me facts. Give me everything that I need to know before I give you this money. It's just like applying for credit. It's just like applying for that car loan, right? They ask for everything. So why can I ask for what you're doing with my money and show me what you did with it before? This is genius. This is show you that the blue states want to do what they want to do. They want to take their money and they want to put it in their own pockets. How can you have allegedly $250 billion and the people are poor in California and the people are struggling? The kids are dumb. How can with $250 billion, we should be the creme de la creme. We shouldn't have zero homeless. Why would we have any homeless if we get $250 billion allegedly? So I would cut the funding off too. Look, man, we got a president that don't play around. 1 + 1 got to equal 2. If it equals 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm cutting off the money. If you want to do that with your own money. See, that's the problem with these states. These states ain't doing this with their money. They doing it with the money they get from the federal government. So the federal government has a right to know. Like, what's wrong with, hey, tell me what's going on with this money. We see what's going on in Minnesota. Estimated 9 to 10 billion. Trump think it's 18, or some say 18 billion. Trump think it could be 50 billion. Okay. California, Colorado, Illinois, New York. I need you guys to show me what y'all doing with this money. You say it's supposed to go to the temporary assistance for needy families, child care, development fund, social services. Money before was supposed to go to COVID. All that money just disappeared. But what the Democrat going to use, they're going to try to use emotion. Hey, what about the families? What about the kids? Well, obviously you don't care about them because they will be a lot well off with the money that we gave y'all. So why do we need to care about what they going through when you didn't care? Trump just using logic on y'all. If you didn't care with the money, why should I care with the money and give it to you? If you didn't care with the money, you put it in your own pockets and you gave it to people that's going to be fraudulent and you paying people for votes and you're not really helping out needy families. If you didn't take care of the people with the money, why should I take care of them with my money? Them ain't my kids. Them your kids. Them your kids. So you can't get mad at Trump if he doing his job, bro. You can't get mad. It's one of those things that you really can't sit here and be mad and say, damn, he took our money, but what about the kids? What about the families? How they gonna eat? Well, how about you work on them, helping them get a job? How about you actually get them a real job? How about you force your people to work? How about you do that?
If it goes to fraudulent corporations or whatever we'll call them. So I like this because I think this is the great scam. I think where there's one cockroach, there's usually 100. Let's find them. And then this will be sort of our version of Doge that I hope is more lasting than the actual Doge program.
So I'm going to throw this to you, Dagan, and I'm just going to add a layer to it if you want to engage. Why do we spend federal money on child care services? Should that not be purely a function of the states if they choose to spend money that
Do you really want me to go there?
way?
Go there.
If you're motivated to.
It's the children, Brian.
I don't think
It's
about the children. I do not think about the
Why did the
Emotional.
federal taxpayer put $1,000 into investment accounts for children?
Oh.
I like her.
It's the same reason. It's unnecessary spending, and we have this idea that money grows on trees when it comes to spending on the kiddos and having children, families, and it just doesn't.
Yeah, but this goes beyond that.
No,
This is
but it's
fraud.
why he asked me,
Right.
what was his question? Repeat it. Repeat it back to me. I know.
I'm not-
This is your listening test.
He had asked a good question. I know they got a little banter. Why does federal money go to child care? Why does state money go to child care? If you having kids, that's your responsibility to take care of them. That's not the state's problem. That's not the city's problem. That's not the federal government's problem. If you have kids, you should be taking care of your kids. You took the responsibility to have kids, so have kids and take care of your kids. See what it is. A lot of y'all use these kids as a check. Because I'll tell you this, if you wouldn't get no money for these kids, you wouldn't have kids. Only reason why a lot of these kids is here, especially in low-income families, single mamas, women that don't want to depend on a man, they have kids, so they know the money's there. But if the money was never there in the first place, you wouldn't see people having kids just for no reason. See, a lot of y'all have kids, single moms, women have kids because you know the federal government is there to bail you out. I don't believe in bailing out people that's having kids irresponsibly. If the kid turns out to be messed up, that's your fault. That's not the state fault. That's not the federal fault. Take care of your kids. There's no way that you should be out here getting money for kids that you got irresponsibly. You're not married. You're not doing things the right way. You don't have a man in the house. You are killing these kids. But then you get the SNAP benefits and still kill them because you're getting Cheetos, sugary drinks. Your kids is fat. They can't run. They're not athletic. You killing your kids either way. You don't even care about your kids. I love the fact that Trump is cutting off this money. I love it. These states don't need it until they get new people in there. Until we get a new governor in California, a new mayor in Chicago, a new governor in Illinois. Well, New York's screwed because the Mondani's going to be there for a while. But there's no reason why these people should be getting this money when they're going against the grain and they support behavior that should not be supported. It's not about the kids. It's not about the family. It's about people being irresponsible. That's what it's about. It's about people being irresponsible because they know the money's going to be there. Cut the money out. Watch how responsible people start to be now. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, we'll keep this thing right, keep it going. I appreciate everybody. Just be smart, man. Don't be having kids when you broke. How about that? Go get her Patreon coming soon. We got the No Filter Money Show coming soon. We working. We going. We just getting in. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.